Hey Aries, I hope you guys are doing good. I am just positioning myself in my chair, and this will be your love reading for August 26th to September 2nd, 2020, or 2020 as the kids like to call it. And yeah, I'm going to shuffle these guys. I have that giveaway going on. You get, in this giveaway, in this giveaway, you get a free reading with me. You also get 2 mystery items in this giveaway. And yeah, all you have to do to enter to win the giveaway is like this video, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and then enter your email address and other details on my website. It's just right up there on the front screen, and then you guys can enter. This will be announced at the end of August, so this is technically your last week to get in on this giveaway. Oh, okay. Alright, Aquarius, that is it. And you guys just go to my website, and if you're wondering about the rules, they're in the description down below, but just go to the website. You'll find it in the description down below, just like I said. Okay. This is going well. Okay, so your first question is this for your love reading. Is a new love interest going to enter your life soon? So I get the 3 of Swords in reverse. So how I read this card, especially in reverse, is that you've been through a lot. Aries, you've been through an awful lot, and you're stepping out of that, okay? So I could see there could have been a relationship breakup, betrayal, something happening. The swords to me can be cutting something off quickly. It can be sharp. It can be cutting you to the core, so to speak. So when I see this, I see someone who's going through a recovery period. You're doing better now because I see this. I see this in reverse, okay? And to me, when I see that in reverse, that's something where we're looking at recovery, like I just said. But this is, to me, this is recovering over something traumatic or something that that happened fairly recently. So the recovery part, not the actual thing that happened, but just recovering from it, getting into a better mental state. There's a lot of energy going on right now. There always is, but especially now, I feel like this is something where you've been feeling things more. Maybe we're looking at the moon more. Maybe we're trying to understand our place in the universe more. So I see this as a way of you stepping out and stepping into your power. So stepping out of the trauma, stepping into your power. Definitely this is a good card to have. So I do think there's going to be a new love interest coming into your life soon. You're going to have to be ready for it, and you're going to have to be open to it. But I definitely think there's a new love life interest coming up, okay? And let's look at what will my next love's astrological sign be. And we get the 9 of Cups, okay? So definitely we have Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio with this card. This is a really good card. So what is it going to be? You're going to be looking at a very open individual. You're going to be looking at someone who is strong, who's emotional, who prides themselves on being very emotionally vulnerable and honest, okay? That's a really good thing to have in a relationship, especially with something like this, where you've been jilted in the past, okay? You've had to go through something in the past. This person can come in and kind of help you recover. This person won't do the recovery for you. That's never what a relationship's about. A relationship is about understanding yourself and then moving on and creating a stronger sense of self through the relationship eventually. But we have to focus on self-love first. We have to focus on building up that sense of, I'm okay just as I am, okay? That's a hard thing to do. That's actually one of the harder things to do, I've found personally. So for you to be able to go in, be healing and getting better, this person's going to see that you're making an effort to try and understand yourself, trying to heal yourself, and this person's going to come in and definitely help move things along. Okay, so this is a really good card. Whew, to me, I look at this person, they might be a teeny bit older than you, but I feel like there's a lot more life experience with this person when I see the Nine of Cups, I see someone who's overcome a lot. I see someone who's focusing on building up their own relationship with themselves, with community, with family. And that could definitely be something that this person has going, where we're looking at them sharing food off their table, helping people. This person could have a huge heart. This person could be a massive sharing kind of individual, right? So this person's a very caring, sharing, all that kind of energy. So really, really good right there. So let me look at this here. So will you guys be compatible? When you guys meet each other for the first time, is there going to be like a spark? Is there going to be something that sparks you two together, right? Sparks you two together. I don't know. Anyway, let's look. So I get the Seven of Swords in reverse. This is an interesting card. When I see the Seven of Swords in reverse, so will you guys be compatible? I feel like you're going to feel that this person's trying to get something from you. So the Seven of Swords upright, this is a card where there's like a thief coming in and he's stealing and he's like leaving, you know, he's grabbing whatever he can. When I see this card in reverse though, I see that there's a perceived notion of maybe this person isn't all they're cracked up to be, maybe they're hiding something, or you're just feeling like you're a suspicious person. You're looking at this person, you're like, yeah, right. No, this person, this Mr. or Mrs. Wonderful, they ain't for me, right? I'm telling you right now, it's not an act. This person's going to be someone who is genuinely kind, and they're not trying to get anything out of it other than just being kind, for the sake of being kind. But I feel like you've gone through this in the past, and so there could be a sense of maybe not trusting them. So letting your own guard down, letting this person in, and then kind of just understanding that better. So what you would want to do in this situation is you want to see if there's any red flags with this person. And the way you do that is you ask questions. You try to get to the heart of who this person is. And you can ask questions. There's tons of stuff on looking up red flags, and I'll let you guys look that up. But you want to look at someone who's kind, who's caring, and if you're in a situation where you're private with them and you're talking, are they open? Are they talking to you openly? Are they like this the whole time you're talking to them? Are they, do they talk really fast and they give you short answers? It's not an open person. If their body language is open and they're giving you, nope. Yeah, hold on. Okay. Whoa. Sorry, Siri wanted to act up. Okay. So if you're talking to this person, body language is like this. Okay. Folded arms. They're looking away from you like this, and they're just... Basically, if there's no eye contact, the body language is closed off. That's someone who is closed off. That's someone who's going to be very hard to reach. If they're talking to you, they're looking you in your eyes, they're being kind and gentle, and they're answering your questions, and then they're putting another question on top of it. Like you say, hey, how was your day? And the person says, oh, my day was really good. Thank you for asking. How was yours? Right? That's good. And you just want to have open body language. You want to have open communication. So look for those signs in a person. Look for a sense of, like, I got you in a person, if that makes sense, you guys. And again, watch videos on red flags, watch videos on narcissism. Try to understand, because right now in this golden digital age that we're in, there is a sense of we can learn anything we want. And the best thing for empaths to learn right now is we need to learn how to build up the self, how to establish boundaries, and we need to go from there. And that's where we're going to find our most heartfelt, sincere connection with one another, is when we learn what boundaries look like for us personally, and when we learn what feels good to us and what doesn't, okay? Because we don't want to give our energy to what doesn't work anymore. We want to focus on ourselves, and we want to build up something that's much more beautiful and much more magical, so that we don't repeat the same mistakes, so that we don't keep re-injuring ourselves. We want to focus on healing, okay? So, that being said, let's look at this next card. Will this person be your soulmate? Wow, okay. Yes. Okay, so I get the 10 of coins, okay? You have used this key right here to open the treasure chest. In that treasure chest is everything you've wanted in a relationship. So yes, I see this person as being a huge soulmate for you. This is something where we're focusing a lot. We're focusing a lot on love, we're focusing a lot on giving, and we're focusing a lot on understanding. So when we come into this relationship with this person, we need to look at it like there's a treasure that needs to be found. Like there's something here that's bigger than what I can possibly imagine, and that something is going to be what sets you free. So again, kindness. Possibly there's money too, but I see this as someone who's kind, someone who leads you to the treasure of yourself, which is very cliche. And I know it sounds like it's been written in a spiritual book somewhere, like a self-help book, like find your inner gold or whatever, but I seriously see it right here. Okay, I will stop. Every time I say serious, this likes to turn on. I've got an iPad and it's right behind here. Anyway, I must say it a lot. I didn't know that about myself. But if we're looking at this person's going to lead you to the treasure of yourself. They're going to help you to find it. But you have to be willing to step out and find that. And I see that you're going to take the steps. But I also see that there could be a sense of kind of, maybe you're waiting. Maybe you're trying to really discern things. There's an issue though. If we wait too long, life passes us by. But if we jump in too fast, then we look like a fool, right? So you need to find that magical place where you're not waiting too long, you don't look like a fool, and we're focusing on finding love. And again, like I said, look at the red signs, look at narcissism, look at all these things, and if the person is checking out, you found somebody. But again, that's your homework, if you choose to accept it. There's no grade in this class, but if there's any homework I can give you guys on finding a soulmate, because that's what I'm here to help you with, is number one, look at red flags, look at what those could possibly be, look at what are boundary breakers for people, and look at narcissism, okay? And if the person is checking out in all these categories and they're not showing any of these, then, move forward. And if they do something wrong, or if they say something wrong, if you can call them out, okay, I'm getting excited here. If you can call them out on what they have said, and they are calm and they talk to you and they say, I'm sorry, I won't do that again, and they're asking things like, why did it upset you? And if you can talk about issues, if you can talk about problems that you've had, then that is a keeper. That's someone you can go to. If the person makes a mistake, and number one, this is a longer reading, I know, but number one, if they ask you, let's say you did something wrong, and every day for a week they bring it up, even if it's something very, very small, that's not a good person. That's someone who's very petty, that's someone who's very closed off. But let's say they messed up, okay? If you come to them and you talk to them and you're calm and they own up to it and they say, I'm sorry, I won't do that again, I was having a bad day because of this, or this, and I'm really sorry, If you're looking at someone who can apologize to you, who can talk to you about things that have happened in the past with you guys, that's awesome. That's what you need in a relationship, because even the most perfect people in our lives, they will mess up. Something will happen, they will mess up. They'll say something they shouldn't have said. But if they can apologize, if they can come to you, and if you can open up your heart, they can open up theirs, and there can be a sense of like, we can get over this and just talk to each other. That's what you want in a relationship. Someone you can communicate with, and someone that there's no boundaries on talking about things that have happened. So when I say them stepping over boundaries, I mean let's say you really don't like it if someone is swearing, or you really don't like it if people are being derogatory or using slurs, right? So let's say you don't like that, and your person you're with keeps doing it just to press your buttons or something like that. Boundaries are there to make it so that those people start stepping out of your way in life, and you can start bringing in people that will actually like what you've set up and actually understand where you're coming from. So yeah, all right, so we've talked about this. When will we meet this person? Okay, this is the exciting part. When will we meet this person? And I get the Strength card, and I get the 8. Okay, Strength is 8. This is a Leo card. This could be, you could meet them this month. Okay, I could definitely see that. But I could also see this as being possibly 8 months from now, possibly a year from now, this could be a card that comes into me when I'm looking at this, because Leo season, I'm thinking, is just past, if I'm not mistaken. So this could be next year, or it could be a little sooner, but I'm feeling like it's going to be a little bit longer, just because you're still in a recovery period right here, okay? And we're working on self-boundaries, and we're working on understanding ourselves better. I definitely see this, though, as when this person comes in, it's going to be beautiful. It's going to give you strength. You're going to give them strength. And there's going to be a huge connection, which, I mean, obviously that's a good thing. So if you have this beautiful connection with this person, it doesn't matter if you have to wait a while. If it's this good of a connection, which it is, Aries, this is amazing, then you should be fine. Okay, so that's your reading, is what I would say. But we have the almighty bag of letters right here. Okay. I'm going to stick my hands in here, and again, I know it looks like I'm doing something weird, but hopefully the clattering of these letters inspires you guys to know that I'm just reaching in my bag. Okay, let's do this. Alright, so we're looking for the initials for this person. We're going to see what we can find. So we get R and L. First thing I'm thinking is we could be looking at the name Larry. We could be looking at the name Loa or Leo. Loa, though, came in, though, and that one to me. Also, the name Owen. That's interesting. That just popped in. Owen or Lowe, like Lowe. That's, yeah, so that's what I'm seeing there. And that could be a last name as well. We could have a Roger as well. A Ryan. That's what I'm seeing there. And when I see the L and the R together, I feel like this is, if we're looking at it in a rune sense, where I'm not just reading the letters, I'm reading it as signs, or I'm reading it as symbols, right? I get the L, so this person have very angular looking features, so they could have sharper jawline, they could have a sharper nose, and maybe there's parts of the personality that could be kind of sharp as well. But again, this is just who the person is. It's not necessarily a personality defect or something like that. It's just who the person is or how they choose to present themselves. So not a negative trait, but they could be a little bit more sharp. And then, so if I see the L leading into the R, I feel like this person has had a past relationship. And I keep dropping these, and then I pick them up. I feel like that's normal, right? I mean, I shouldn't just leave it on the floor forever. Also, you could be looking at dating the R.L. Stine, you know, the guy that writes the Goosebumps books. I'm just saying, if he's single, guys, go for it. Really good books. But right here, so I see this as someone who's had a past relationship, and I swear if I drop this one more time, no, I'm just kidding. But yeah, the L to me says sharp, a little bit. Leading into the R, which is a past relationship. This person might have a child from another relationship as well. So it just depends on if that's something that you're looking for. But I feel like with this person, there could possibly already be a family with this person. And that can be something that can be beautiful. So I would say no matter what, let this happen. If you guys are into that, let this relationship happen, because you will gain so much from a relationship like this. And it's such a blessing to have something like this in your life, and it's not something that everyone gets to experience. So that is your reading, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, like this video if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. And then just go to my website. You guys can enter that giveaway. And one free reading with me or something equivalent. We can do an energy healing. We can do a psychic reading. We can do whatever you guys would want to do up to a certain point. And then we can also do the other two prizes like I was talking about. I'm not going to say what they are. Don't try and get it out of me. Okay, I'll tell you. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so that is your reading, you guys. I hope you had a good day. I hope you continue to have a good week, and I will talk to you guys next week. Bye.